Alright, I am sorry for being gone for so long. I have been like on the shelf with a sickness, as is like usual with me at this point. But yeah, I'm back now, and I wanted to make this video as soon as possible because it's such an important video to make. It is my first ever rank 4 7-star champion. We opened the crystal right here from 100% Mcoc of Pain, which by the way was very fun, and that Ares boss was very cool. And yeah, we pulled this Mystic 3 to 4 gem. And I was debating between Mcoc and Spiral for a bit, but like my thought process was, hey, my Spiral is already Sig 200, and if I just stopped there and like took up Mcoc instead, that'd be completely pointless because like I've already invested so much into Spiral. Why should I stop now? So I didn't stop, and I went for the rank 4, and now I have a rank 4 Sig 200 Spiral. I literally have the strongest Spiral in the game. It is really cool stuff because she is such an amazing character. I think she is like incredible when it comes to like what she has to offer, especially for a Mystic character. She really does go above and beyond in some cases, like right here for example. And yeah, we're starting off with Alliance War gameplay. So this is Hazard Shift, Incinerate, and Shock, and it also is a Medusa. So this is like the perfect example of like Spiral and like what she has to offer, because first things first, if she's Sig 200, you are pretty much like immune to Incinerate and Shock if you play it right anyway. Here I just didn't play it right. I just decided to go all in to start the fight, which I could have, I could have played it safe and just like try to avoid any Incinerate or Shock, but I just chose not to do that because, I have a rank 4 boosted Spiral. My health pool is pretty massive, but like, as you can see, every single parry we do, we destroy one of her fury buffs, which is incredible utility because Medusa, once she has like all those fury buffs built up, is very dangerous with the auto block. But since we have that destroy mechanic, yeah, she is pretty much an absolute joke, and Hazard Shift was just never really an issue for Spiral in this fight, and she is also incredibly fast. That was a mini boss fight in like 30 something seconds, so yeah, she is really good on attack, obviously. Now we have the Silver Surfer on path 8. By the way, this is the new Alliance War map, and yeah, it's very scary, but thankfully I have a rank 4 Spiral to help me out, and another rank 4 character, but we're gonna save him for later. So yeah, we have the Silver Surfer on this Energized node and like this Supercharged node, which by the way, any power gain is just perfect for Spiral because once it triggers, she like supercharges her power steal. So like as you can see now, the power steal is just like, it's off the rockers, man. It is really potent, and yeah, this matchup is like pretty much over now. He drops the SP1, but it doesn't matter because like the rupture damage, the SP1 damage, it's all just incredible. And that was like what, a 30-second fight? So yeah, incredibly fast. But now we have the biggest test possible for Spiral. We have this rank 4 Serpent on node 46, which is Aspect of Evolution, and this new node where like whenever you can block, he gains an inexorable, which is incredibly annoying. And this is by far the hardest fight on the Alliance War map. It is just like raking in those KOs, man. It is terrible. It is absolutely rough, but I have a rank 4 Spiral here, and I think the best options for this fight are like Mojo, Symbiote Supreme, and Spiral, like those 3 in order, and Kushala. But like the other 3 characters are banned, like they're just like banned at this point. And yeah, that pretty much leaves Spiral as the best option. And honestly, man, this fight is so overtuned and just not balanced to the point where like if you can solo this fight, that is the biggest accomplishment ever for like a Mystic character. So like if Spiral can solo this fight, it is a massive accomplishment, and it shows just how good this character is. Now in my opinion, I believe that Spiral, like outside of this terrifying node, is the best Serpent counter in the game. 99 times out of 100, she is just like such a cheat code for Serpent in like battlegrounds and like those smaller health pools for sure, but this is like a very high health pool Serpent. The stakes are a lot higher because this node is just absolutely dangerous, right? It has like aspect, which is incredibly hard. It has that like insane power gain node. It has 2 of them actually, so yeah, this Serpent is one of the toughest fights in the game, and there I get SP3'd, but because I have a rank 4 Spiral, I do survive with like a ton of health to spare. But yeah, like one more of those and I might be in like pretty severe danger, but thankfully the fight's almost done. We dropped the SP1 again. We are just in great control of this fight right now, and yeah, he's now into the immortality phase, and you know, usually scary, right? But check this out. I go for the parry and we destroy the buff, and there we go. Spiral solos the hardest Serpent fight in the game and the hardest Alliance War fight in the game. You love to see it, and in my opinion, that solidifies Spiral as a fantastic Mystic character, and she deserves all the credit in the world, man. But now we have some extra fun gameplay here, just like, you know, bonus gameplay to showcase what she can do. And this is just a pretty good damage test for Spiral, and Spiral like versus these buff matchups is really good because she gains, I'm pretty sure, increased rupture potency per buff on the opponent, and so like with these, you know, massive amounts of fury buffs, she is doing very like insane rupture damage, and he is just absolutely melting at this point. So yeah, Spiral is absolutely cooking this Red Goblin here. We go for the relic into the SP1, I'm pretty sure, and this should do it. So yeah, very fun fight overall. A nice little showcase of her damage output and a beautiful crit, man. I forgot to like mention this whole time, she still has very nasty crits, dude. Like, don't get me wrong, her utility is like top tier, and it's like honestly the selling point of this champion. Like having access to poison, incinerate, and shock duration reduction, that is just incredible stuff. Having access to a buff destroy for death immunity and like, you know, other very annoying buffs such as unblockable and indestructible, having access to like incredible ruptures and like, you know, very potent and very frequent ruptures, having access to the dancing blades which let her dodge any attack in the game, which is incredible, having access to like that free opening with that as well, having access to falter immunity, and then this on top of it, man. This on top of all that, this incredible damage output, you have a top tier character, dude. She crushed the Ebony Maw fight. That was an embarrassment for the poor Ebony Maw, dude. Yeah, that was incredible. That was, I believe, Buffet, which she also can like bypass pretty well. And you know, Ebony Maw does inflict falter, but we are immune to falter. So yeah, like she is just so good, man. She has so much to offer, and on top of that, she just has incredible damage output. So this champion, I will absolutely say, is like a top tier Mystic, and I will gladly simp for this character, dude. She is so fun to play. She is pretty much perfect in my eyes, and yeah, after like, you know, playing with her for a bit, I was thinking like, hey, maybe in the future I do regret this rank up and I should have gone with like someone else, and it's the future now and I do not regret this in the slightest. She is incredible, dude. I would never like undo this rank up ever in my life because, you know, Spiral is just that cool. And not to flex, but me and Andrew the Rough have like pretty much matching rank 4 since Spiral is Mojo's henchwoman. So yeah, I bet y'all don't have that. So I am in fact cooler than y'all. I'm kidding, of course, but it is pretty cool. Like, he has Mojo, I have Spiral. Boom, it's a perfect combo, dude. But yeah, now we have this Adam Warlock fight, and this one's a pretty smooth takedown as well. But what needs to be said about this champion, what makes me love this champion so much, is her animations, dude. Oh my god, if you haven't played this champion, by all means try to get this character, even as a 3-star champion, and then test her out, and you will fall in love with this character, man. Her animations are literally the greatest thing to ever grace this game, and you want to know why? I didn't realize this until like later on after Rank the Ring Spiral, but It's because she's a dancer, dude. She is the dancer of death, and it makes so much sense as to why this character is the smoothest champion in the game, because she is a dancer. She has those moves, and she incorporates those dance moves into like her everything, man. Like, let's go to the run-in animation right here. Like, look at this, man. It's just perfect. Like, she just like dances into the into the fight. It's amazing. Like, this character just, dude, whether it's abilities, whether it's damage output, whether it's like her literal dancing into the fight, her animations, just literally perfection, bro. I will gladly admit that I am simping for this champ. She is perfect, dude. Like, the animations are so smooth. I can't explain it via my voice. You have to just play her yourself, right? And like the SP2 as well, just absolutely amazing. And the damage output is absolutely disgusting because she is just a great all-around character. But yeah, like, I'll be for real, I think this character has so much to offer as a playable character, but I think the selling point isn't just her utility, it's just her, like, her fluidity, man. It's just, like, off the charts levels of good. But yeah, now we have the Super Scroll, and this is a perfect example of, like, a ideal fight for her, because Super Scroll has a ton of buffs that we can destroy, and also convert into, like, extra rupture potency. And he also has that very potent and like frequent power gain, which lets us take advantage with that enhanced power steal. And yeah, fight is over just like that. So now we have one more fight here, I believe. We do have this Daredevil on this freezer burn lane. So I want to like show you what it looks like when you actually try to like avoid all DOT damage. So as you can see, the fight's gonna start. We're gonna go for a parry into a dash back into a whiff, and yeah, like one more time. And now we have the 10 fervors, which means that like every time we hit into Daredevil, we have like negative 150% duration on those incinerates. So yeah, for the rest of the fight, if I play it correctly, we just have a complete counter to freezer burn. And this is where like the skill level of Spiral starts to fluctuate a bit. I think this champion can be like played without like much of a skill requirement, but the more you want to like dive deeper into this character, the more complex she gets, and the more you have to like learn about this champion, such as like the alternating combos for the fervors, such as the combo extender with the dancing blades. Like, there's a lot to learn, which I think makes her like one of the most fun characters out there, because there's just so much to explore. And as I was talking right there, I took 0 damage from any DOT because we have that like ability to just like block out any DOT damage from like poison, incinerate, and shock. Because yeah, once you learn this character, you can just do incredible things with her, and I want to teach you those things, but you have to give me some time because my upload schedule for March won't be super crazy, I don't think, anyway. So yeah, I want to like walk you through this champion myself. She's rank 4. It's the least I can do, I feel like. So we will see when the spiral guide is, but I do want to be the one to like show you how this champion works, because I have invested everything into this champion because I think she is just that worth it, and I think that she is that perfect, and I want you to like feel the same way about her. But it'll probably take time because one, you have to really get used to this character, because she is something that we've really never seen in this game before, and I think that's fine. That's honestly a great step up for like a 2024 character, because you know the meta's changing, the game is changing, and you want to like have something new to the game to, you know, keep it fun, right? And Spiral does just that. She makes the game fun for me because she's so different and so out there, but also very rewarding, and I want to teach you like how to make her that rewarding, right? So yeah, Spiral, dude, I can talk about her for like 30 minutes uninterrupted if I wanted to, and I might do that in a separate video, but I should probably end things here because yeah, don't want this to go for too long because it's just an introduction to this character. But once you get this character, just do me a favor and take her out for a spin. And once you do that, I think you'll realize the beauty of this champion. But I'll leave you with that for now, and I will see y'all in a separate video Don't know when the next Spiral video is gonna be, but it will come soon enough. It will be like, it'll be sooner than later, right? But yeah, let me know your thoughts on rank 4 Spiral, and yeah, that's about it for me.